yao unabono mbabwate normal corrugated na wigo box corrugated asibigo babwate Dumarang ayuali ayechigech emerongetato asa mabati ali ayechigech emerongibere na isaro na isato mbabwate tile provels alia oriental elegantal versatile grows na wigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwate lifestyle ayuago chana Roman Jinko na wigo web design babwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabona Nelia Chaco Grey, Brick Red, Tile Red, Maroon, Sky Blue, na wigo na Green. Obutambe gwe mabwate liga niko bokolengana amo nukuganya gwe customer. Mbabwate bintu bindi wigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga cyo gwakeranya mabwate liga ase nyumba yao. Tutari lero ase Ouru MRM showroom. Onyari kabo gokwerera amabwate yu akomenya segeka. Ayo guchanye warrant na wigo ayo orakoberwe kasure asubwango. Edukenyega ya Ouru Superstores yego toka se nyumba ya Ouru Complex imeyumu chuligo musongo iyo erangene duka ya Safaricom. Mwigo ngotoka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ere angene bengi ya Credit Bank. Asamange bakere simigwe trase chinamba chabo 0111161500. Ouru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Vipi, mbona mbwata hapa? Nini shida?
Unajikuta nani mshikaji wangu? Yaani unaweza ukavaa ujasiri kiasi cha kwamba unaweza kutoka na wadogo zetu kwa mada zetu ambao tunawategemea baadaye waje kuwa watu wakubwa, afu unakuja kuwachezea kirahisi. Oya, Omboi. Sikiliza nikwambie. Bi mkubwa anapata tabu kinoma noma kumsomesha ubinti. Si unanielewa? Mimi napambana kinoma noma na kaba huko mzee kwa sababu mdogo wangu mimi aishi vizuri. Afu boya mshamba kama wewe unakaa na pumbavu wenzako mnashawishiana kuja kutongoza dogo zetu. Hivi si wangu, naomba nikuulize. Kuna wanawake wangapi uko wanajiuza? Mpaka wengine wanatimuliwa katika madangulo. Serious, unakuja kutembea na mwanafunzi?
Wewe viana ndo mwanzo murigirio Getembe TV, karibu sana. Ekeonga Chinsa Inye chiabono maragobali tukana ile Jumamosi chitariki ne 25 mutenye 10. Karibu sana ene tinyara gusanga aya bereka okorekana na muno kroiga seriro bali agusi na boigo chi county chinde chionsi ime yense ya Kenya nchenkruko Matildah Obaigwa na Vanessa Nyaboke kurase bimanyero kurase studio kavrenere Mike Wills karaseke ende nyare ukomanya asinjira eringi kirano kekima. Ekeonga Chinsa Inye nigo tugochaka kurase county eri ya Siaya kirabono mugavana omukuru wa county ya Kisii Muske James Omaribongoe airitukuria rero anyara kora ekati ya Barai na boigo bobwatani au kurase county ya Kisii gochako na amagombo ase omochi ose ase inkayae Muske Raila Odinga nigo bono banyara kumotogia koba umunyangongo na boigo umwegereri bobwene bwa Kenya na mono gukwanira chi serikali chi county echo Muske Raila Raila Odinga nyarete kubaga kubumutangani kigima naboigo uburai bwae asikia makiri kia ODM umulikito Daniel Ontiri norobotiro asenchira ekubwatia
Oyomo haso yonde bakoragwa n'umugavana umukoro we county ya Kisii umusike James Ngwae Obaigwa basanga na kolemia ya mati yenye gusira Raila Odinga uyue nigwa ekieta asenka yaye bondo ase county ya Siaya ukwana chinga kechongwae nigo amurera nyegusira na komoteba kubumurai ulingi bumukia na nigo haikirana ro nerombe yabamenyi kurwase county ya Kisii asekiribuna mbakorete miremamo chinga kyalinge okole miremo na muno chinga kyalingo mo prime minister.
We became very close with Raila. I worked in his office as an institutional advisor for many years. Then he appointed me his chief campaign manager in 2012 and I institutionalized his campaign office 2012-2013 campaign and after that sought his permission for me to stand as governor Kisii County, which he gladly gave me and supported me. And I was governor for 10 years under his own party of ODM.
Omoteba huyuririte akara hasi miaka 10 uno mugavana we county ya Kisii wetera sugusuguma omorobelyo buborai which county.
Ours is to say that this is our journey as human beings. It's a journey that one must travel in this world. We must exit the world. Whatever we do is a journey that we must travel. For those who have left us, we wish that they travel with the Lord. And that's what we ask for the Jacom, and that's why all the people who came here from Kisii have wished that Jacom travels well, because he was a good man. He was a man who cried for this country. He was a man who fought for this country. He was a man who fought for the common man. He was a man who actually was the architect of the 2010 constitution, which made me a governor because it brought up the devolution system.
Asense mwende ya mati yenye gusira nigo yagokera yakorekiga kyubwanchani uboro kiwali tukujalero kurwa sabamenyi be county ya Kisii.
I'm happy that the people of Kisii have come in a large number. I know and it did that one was somewhere near Ugis. I know everybody would have been there, but it happens that one is very far away, but still you are in a great number. I want to thank you for being here.
As much as Baba is my father, is their father as well. Now that things have settled down, what we're saying is we are welcoming all Kenyans, everyone, to come pay their last respects to Baba. Come to Kango Kajara Mogi.
Magega ya Yongwae ne timu ya nigo bagendereria etaro wika sensemo asumus Kenya gusira enetigwe bakora masabo na kubeka mauga bunencheremo yokoroke maskani yabo yomwelio na setari yoboigo mugavano iga umukoro hoena na chieri amatoke gati y'ibintu binde binge asogotwekera igikoro n'ichinchira cyokorera na kolemya baliye basiririgwe na bamwabo.
We are extremely sorry to the family and the beloved family at large, and on behalf of the other team which is behind us, we pass our condolences to the family, and we only say that God to take charge and take control of this family.
Raila was a leader who really touched the lives of so many Kenyans. So as a people of Omogusi, we also felt the need to come and condole with the family. We also want to urge Kenyans, let us pray for the family of our late leader so that the Lord may continue to comfort them and give them strength during these difficult times.
Korengana nenkwana yabara baiga kurwa sorogongo rogusi niko bagendere kumurera nyegusira Raila Odinga na komotebo kubumurai bwirwete haso kurwanira ense ya Kenya. Nkurubadiriga taseni kia Getembe kuruiga Poda Farm yigo toka Bondo imeye county ya Siaya. Litrene nguru kwa Daniel Ontiri.
Na korwa asensemo ya mugavana we county ya Kisii omoske Paul Simbarati na boigone kati ya bagavana bande abo bare imbe kiama kia ODM igobono banyare gusingira buna ikiama kia ODM tikeri gochia kogwa nonye omoske Raila Odinga onyare koba kagutimuka nigo bayakwana iga korwa ase county ya Siaya chingaki abagavana banyara wika ase chinsemecho koira ebirero aroro.
Vile ameenda kwamba amewacha watu ambao wamelinda devolution. Otherwise nauliza kwamba nyinyi nyote tutashirikiana pamoja kuhakikisha mimi ni mwanachama wa ODM. Hebu acha nisikie kama mnajua ni nini tunasimamia. Nikisema ODM nasema tuko pamoja. ODM. Na hii ODM lazima itengeneze serikali. 2027 lazima tutengeneze serikali kivyo vyote vile. Kwa hivyo wale mko hapa msiwe na wasiwasi. Baba amelala, chama kitasimama, tutasimama na legacy yake.
We really cherish Baba and we thank his family for producing such a nationalist who shaped the political history of this nation. I know we shall continue to celebrate the ideals in which Baba stood for and which stood out is the democratic ideals and the reforms that he fought for. We as Council of Governors, we are the products of Baba because the devolution we owe it to Baba. He was a peacemaker, as many people have said. And we shall continue to carry his ideals and his spirit. I know will continue to guide us so that whatever Baba stood for, as somebody has said, we are almost reaching Canaan. So those of us who have remained, let us carry the spirit of Baba to see to it that whatever he stood for, which were very important for this country, we complete that journey.
The motto of the Luo Thrift Trade in the Corporation, which Jaramogi founded, was Kinda Eteko, Sinani Elwen. Kinda Eteko, Sinani Elwen. Determination is strength. Resoluteness is the essence of struggle. Thank you very much. Long live Jaramogi. Long live Raila Odinga.
Na boigo ekiombe kia bagavana gose Council of Governors nekero obatarira ensemo eyo ya bondo ime county ya Siaya eri kugendera kuira magombo asenka ya muskera Raila Odinga niko bono banyara kumotogi hakoba umrai ore oibwengencho kegima naboigo umrai onyare tukurwanira ti serikali chichi county naboigo nekero bono banyara kubura buna mbachikone kia chi county chakorire emeremo ense eyo bo governor gose ibirogo byo bo governor buna ncheremo yo kugendera kumoinyora omuske Raila Odinga.
The only thing we can really say is the pride of the nation Kenya for the life that he has lived and the struggles that he has lived through for our sake is the only thing that we will really forever remember. In Turkana, in Masaini, in Northeastern, in Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, in Coast, including Upper Coast, which is quite marginalized, places like Tana River, Lamu. So his spirit will live on. I didn't come to make a long speech. On behalf of the Council of Governors, Mama, when the orphans of Baba are listed, the devolution family will be top of that list because he was our protector in many ways. He was able to say things that the center doesn't usually like hearing. And when I say the center, is the people with a centralist mindset that money should not go to the grassroots. I want to thank you, Mama. And once again, on behalf of the Council of Governors, on behalf of the 47 counties, on behalf of the 47 governors, pole, pole, pole. Na Mungu awape nguvu, Mungu awabariki kama familia.
I want to thank the governors who have come to mourn with us today. It is not kawaida that they must come, but they took heart and I'm glad they came. Thank you very much. I know even Baba, where he is in heaven, is looking back and saying, yes, those are my people. Thank you very much for coming. And maybe I take this opportunity also to thank those who have come today. Even those who are not governors. We have very many visitors, and I may not have an opportunity to thank each one of you individually, but know that we are grateful to see you here. May God bless you. Thank you.
Nakorwa ase chisemi mwancho murigereria niko bono mwaziri we chisemi mosike Julius Migosi Ogamba bono anyare kuboria oboteru bonyare kwanekiwa chingaki aborokiwa be grade keriki agatano narimo grade gya kianda na bwigone kirasi gikome na kabere bono bagwikaransira amatemu abo amanene na nekiro bono anyare gotabuna serikali nigo yabwatukire chibesa chiseine hoika chi bilioni 3 echo chura chigotenera umuroberi oyo bogokorwa kwa amatemu ayaiga na sense moyende nigo akwanire umugiro obwaborokia bechi university nekira kuboria serikali negende tukurigereria injire yo kwanekia buna wizara iyo yechisemi nechie kugendereria gukora biya kegma ase amatuko arebosi omurike tofati gadi Gisemba cross county ya Nyamira na roboti rasinjira engekera.
As the students undertake the exams, allow them to do the examinations without interference and without any form of malpractice.
Bosio wa matemu manene ya borokiwa be grade ya gatano na rimo kianda na boigo 12 nigo omwasiri wechisemi Julius Migosi Ogamba esokire na gukwanira emeroberio area wizara eyo yechisemi yabekire eryo gokia kweneke bona amatemu ayaiga nache goisaransirwa amona borokiwa asenjira engia aseboigo airire chingaki echo na kwaniria aborokiwa bonzi abubagokia wisaranza samatemu ayaiga amaya.
This year we have a total of 3.4 billion candidates taking the exams. That is KEPSEA, KJSEA and KCSE. This is the largest number of examination enrollment that has been done in this country. We need each and everyone to have their hands on board so that we have a smooth transition. We have a smooth transition to grade 9 and our Form 4s to the best as they undertake the exams. So I'm taking this opportunity again to wish all our candidates the very best and to just inform them that the government has their back.
Are na matemwa amanene nigo omwasiri oyo boigo akwaneire igoro yomugiro oyo obeire guturubania amasomo asa borokiwa baria bagosoma university
lecturers and the university workers went on strike in the month of September, and the basic issues that they raised were about 3 issues. The first issue was the arrears for the CBA of 2017-2021, and the second one was the July installment that had not been released by September for the CBA of 2021-2025, and the third issue was the negotiation at the beginning of each cycle of the CBA of 2025-2029. Now, with respect to the arrears of July for the CBA of 2021-2025, which was amounting to 2.73 billion, that sum was released at the end of September, but it was released after they had issued the strike notice. So that issue has already been resolved.
gukwana na bararia ase skuru ya secondary ya Kiabonyoru egotoke ward ya Itubo ebunge ya North Mugirango nigo muwasiri migosi ogamba boigo akwaneire igoro yemeroberio ya serikali yabekire eria borokiwa baria bare ase grade ya kianda kuchia kumanya nsukuru ki bagucha gosoa asa masomo a CPE ayo aguchakira grade ya 10 guchakira umwaka ogocha na boigo ukwaneire ogocha komentwa kwa barimu bagosomia junior secondary.
For the junior school has been done. As you are aware, we've already employed 76,000 teachers for junior school, and we're also doing a bulk of whom went to junior school, and we're doing another 24,000 to be in class by January this coming year. And as I've said, we received a figure of 950 million to retool all teachers in this new curriculum of competency-based education. So the students have already been piloted. The piloting was done in July on how to select schools, on how to select pathways, and now they are undertaking the examinations. The examinations for grade 9 to transition to grade 10 will have an accumulative marks of 60% because the other 40% is what we already acquired in the process of being in junior school.
Kingo reporter Getembe koroiga Kiabonyoru egotoke ward ya Itubo ebunge ya North Mugirango county ya Nyamira Njefatigad Kisemba.
Na gotigara ime ye county ya Nyamira mwancho murigere asekerero kyobokonyi magega yo kurora asegeka kiemyaka 3 obroire bwa kansa yemyoyo ase omugaka omanyakanete buna Nyamira omenta koro ase kenyoro kya nyabominte eyo gotoka meyo ward ya Nyamaya ebunge ya West Mugirango nigobono eamate yaye yesokire no kukania abantu bale no moyo bwancha okuya gose ogokonya banyare wesokia naboigo kobasira aso kwanyorera obowena naboigo kosira enkeyu ekiagera nigo yabereke wetera amakongo amanna robotioru unarwaliganire no mulikito ninde Fatigad Gesemba.
Ehamate y'omugaka Nyamira omenta w'emyaka 52 korwase kenyoro kya nyabomite imeye ward ya Nyamaya ebunge ya West Mugirango nigo yaesokire na kugania bakonywe n'abantu bomoyo muya erio mugaka Nyamira omenta oyo oromurwaire asegetanda asegeka k'emyaka 3 bono maega yere konyorekana kabwate oburoire bwa kansa y'emyoyo eyo yamwiriretere kubekerwa emipira emokonye nonya nukuria endagera als mura no mongina oye
Balis mura mugaka akoro kunyamira omenta aiga no omenta bana nyabomite esa sayati no mwachire gaina mugaka oyo no beiro kurwara kurwarira matuka amangi iga arwari tachagete muna no moyo yo gachoka ticha akaro ticha nkamwire nyagetari aria agachaka bweni gutacha bekendi ngatangatebya baminta babara kakinkonyo bono na ikire senari miri aba baminto bakachaka kombwatisia bandu baniseirie akakoro omwaka naira nkaranga nko bali buya nande kamenta nanda akaticha gocha bono nabonja ndigete nande nganeri nande muirani bono nkomosukia amuirani kakitindi korusiko ga nkaranga na ona koroka nombegeta masakaraje netureye merabu nombegete bijanja benko no kokororire kyale ligo chabuna isomba ngokugete yani ligo ka kinje gonkorera na nkonywe ekyaro mugako na endo ile na arosiro buruiro obuna bwa muriete ubwa kansa aigo moye gento keri nande kyanyagera akasesi goge kanyagera ona uchikorie ndagira ya itere chimiyoro na ringire igo na arosire na mamoro ngo soki na ira ni bono na boncha ndegete igo ga kya ba minto lakini agane iri bono
korengana ni amateye nigo batebire ukuria kwa yendagira nigo yababereire omuchando omonene asekeria buna maiga kayerire nigo akoyesokia isiko yonsi egento bono baganirie bakonywe erio omurwairo oyo airwe enyagitari aje kurigererwa nainde ase aganeirie kwetania chiringi chirebu emia eyemo na 50 umukia bw'ekenyoreke kia Nyabomite bwogotema kurwanirira ubugima bw'omuga Nyamira omenta arwariwe oburwaire bwaye nigo banyorete ebisabo bike ebyo batumegete asokumuira gwikanyagitari ya bosongo nabwo no anyorekanete n'oburwaire bwa kansa y'omoyo egento bono batebire nigo baremeirwe
umuga kuiga bete ga kurwara emioyo atari kunyara kurindagira buya ekera gukikoria igago sesi gwapako sokia amatanga mauro korumurwa nanyembo ragase kubekirwe ibintu murumuna murayiga iga murigererie amaene abura azunkike baro kegendererete umongino yokori gasi enkong paka gaki orosiri yari kunyarekana nyumo gakura abagambi baito gochinde kubakwana ayiga onde soki gaki amoire nyagitari na agenda amenye nyagitari gaki tware miru esenkeye muna kero community batema na bakamoira ni aroro gikabairwe ritoret bone ritoret byasinyire gaki tibashikane irie ekire site ya 150
okay abantu batu bwatisio burwairo butunyare ko bagusento nyare ko makonya oyo rwarete kibesa kitegane iri okire kinyinge kikiborto no ane ndagira ndo asumuchu ndo nyara bera nkongu botoka onye ndi yanyalikana tokonyo ni tomore usento mokonyo murwairo oyo eri ndagende we kulinda abantu bayo
kitariana ni onkoro kumeri nyanaro andi linde busiburi ono oyo noyo minto na barwarita maene twabeire tokonya gusira iga bono bitonyina twasinyigwe
Kingo reporter Getembe kurwaiga Nyabomite Bunyaiguba igiye gutoka menye ward ya Nyamaya ebunge ya West Mugirange county ya Nyamira Njefatigad Hisemba
na abazahe wetania chiribu abasahe wetane chiribu 20 ni korase county ya Kisii ni gobono banyare kwerikia ase omurobero bwa serikali omurobero umanyakarete buna nyota aiga korengana no murike butambe ase ewizara yoborane bwa mangana Omoske Stephen Isaboke kaukwana korwa ase county ya Kisii osika ukwana korwa ase skuru yobufundi ya Kisii Polytechnic ni gobono anyarete kwera buna bazaye wetania chiribu sato bono mbachiko konyeka korwa ase umurobero yonyota aiga ase county ya Kisii nekiro bono kiro musae arache kwewa chibese chichire chiribu 50 aso kwegendereria ase amangana yobonchoreria.
The youth were encouraged to register online through the *54#. That registration has led to countrywide over 804,000 youth. 804,000 youth registered countrywide. For Kisii, about 29,000, just short of 30,000 youth registered across the Kisii County. And so today we're here to actually now check validation. So you remember these people registered online using their phones. So because some of these programs are going to include physical people being trained, people being given money to start business. So it was important that we validate so that you don't get people either ghost registration or non-existent, or people who don't come from the same area, because we want to make sure that the beneficiaries are cut across every ward across the country. So today was validation. We've been in the hall here at the Kisii Polytechnic, which is actually the center for Nyeriba Richache, and there are similar centers like this across Kisii County for the 9 constituencies, where County Commissioner and myself and the other officials will go around to check how it is going. So we have observed at the Nyeriba Richache Validation Center that the exercise is going very well. The youth are peaceful. The process of validation is very simple. You show your ID, which basically confirms that you're between 18 and the 29, the age we are looking for. Then the officers ask you basic questions. Do you come from this village, which is in that ward? What's your level of education? Are you from 4 and below? And do you have employment or another means of income? And finally, are you committed? Because this is a thing that we need also the youth to own. So we open the door, we give the opportunity. They also must say, when the opportunity comes, I am committed. So through those 4 questions, or 4 validation questions, We then say, yeah, the person who registered online is actually physically here, he comes from this village and comes from this ward, and they're actually meeting this criteria, including the level of education and income. Then they go through the next stage to confirm themselves. They get a code to test for entrepreneurship. We call it Entrepreneurship Aptitude Test, EAT. So the reason why this is happening is because the government, through His Excellency the President, President William Ruto, worked with the World Bank to avail 20 billion, of which the first 5 billion is actually now coming out for release. So you're being tested to say, are you willing or able or actually to do business? So hii mambo ya biashara pia inatakana akili. Unafikiria namna gani? So you get about 19 questions just to check, test your mind. Very basic. Again, yote inakuwa kwa SMS.
Gutigara asumurubiri yo onyota ni gobono mwaziri biombe na boigo bonchorere oboke musike Wycliffe Oparanya nere bono anyare gotavuna abasaimbo bwato gosemeria ase serikali eyeiga yo musike William Ruto weterase umurubiri yo na ka uko nakora ase county ya Kakamega ni gobono anyare gotogie gati abasai bali boimokire bitambukiro gose bali banyare tukoimokire bitambukiro na kwerikia ase umurubiri onyota nekiro bono atebire abange mbachikonyora amaigiro tari chibesa choka barachikonyora chyo kora obonchorere.
Na hii ni project ambayo serikali ya Kenya imeshirikiana na Benki ya Dunia, World Bank, ku train vijana kuwa entrepreneurs, kufanya biashara. Na kila siku nilikuwa namwambia, hata wakati nilikuwa mjumbe hapa, kwa namwambia ukitaka kuwa tajiri ingia kwa mambo biashara. Mambo ya kuandikwa kazi utaandikwa kazi ndio. Lakini utaweza kuwa tajiri kwa mambo ya kazi. Kama unakuwa tajiri kwa mambo ya kazi umeiba mahali unafanya kazi. Kwa sababu hiyo mshahara inakutosha tu kwa maisha yako na familia yako. Na tena paka uingie sako ya kuangalia mambo ya school fees ya watoto wako. Lakini ukifanya biashara, ufanye biashara, na serikali ina recruit watoto kuanzia miaka 18 kufika 29. Ukiwa disabled 18 kufika 35. Uwe trained. Female 50%, male 50%. Uwe trained kwa mambo ya kufanya biashara. Alafu serikali ikupe 50,000. Hiyo kuanzisha biashara yako. Na mwene ujijengee hapo. Na pia tutakuonyesha. Sasa ukimaliza hiyo 50, unaona unataka expand stock yako. Pesa utapata wapi? Tutakuonyesha, enda hapa utapata pesa, enda hapa utapata pesa hii, enda hapa utapata pesa hii. Tuna Kenya Industrial Estates. Ukiendelea, huko wanapeana paka 20 million loan at 10%. Hakuna mahali unaweza kwa shirika la serikali ambayo liko chini ya wizara yao. Nimetembea, nimeenda huko, nimeenda Ulaya na nimeona hii Kenya hii sasa mumea ambayo ina pesa kuliko yoyote ni kahawa. Ndio kwa sababu tunasema kahawa ni dola. Kwa sababu tukiuza pesa zinakuja kwa dola katika cooperative zenu, zinaenda kwa mkulima mwenyewe ana exchange kwa Kenya shillings bila anatakikana. Kwa sababu hii pesa inakuja katika bank. Kahawa ndio mmea that is highly traded in the entire world. Kitu ya kwanza ile commodity that is traded in the world ni mafuta. Hii mafuta unaona hii. Ya pili kwa mmea ni kahawa. So kahawa kwa mmea ndio number 1 in the world. Hata na New York Stock Exchange ukitaka ujue bei ya kilo ya kahawa kule imeuzwa bei gani, unacheki, unaona. Kwa sababu is a worldwide commodity.
na ase amangana ichidini nigubono apabotani ve kanisa ya Pentecost aiga asense ya Kenya bono banyare kumurunganiria igitambukiro serikali irigiti kwimukia ikiukumurikira enchira kanisa gusobokorerwe kanisa o aiga asense ya Kenya ase korengana nabo banyarire kwera buna ikyo nigo kirachikoba igitambukiro gyukunereria kanisa usicho gyukura kanisa obusipole bwabe echichi obwo chiabere chigotwara ase amkoro matuko amagiga nekirobono bagoteba chikanisa nchibonete gwetinira nabo igoko gendera koira buna chiabere konyora korwa amatuko amakoro.
The commission is proposed to comprise of, among others, the Conference of Catholic Bishops, National Council of Churches NCCK, and the Evangelical Alliance of Kenya. While we have nothing against them, these bodies do not represent the diversity of the church in Kenya. For example, they do not represent Pentecostal churches such as us, and limiting the composition of the commission to their nominees only serves to entrench their interests and further disenfranchise and discriminate the rest that do not subscribe to their religious doctrines and practices.
Hatuwezi register makanisa kwa sababu zimekuwa pale, na hizi ndio zinaleta mafundisho mazuri ya kusaidia Wakenya ili hii hali ya kuwa na wizi na vitu zingine zisiweze kutokezea. Na kwa hivyo sisi tunaomba rais wetu kwamba vile tu ulisema pale mwanzoni wakati wa mungatano ukasema hii bili itolewe na ikatolewa. Pia tunataka tena vile imeletwa na AG imeletwa tena inaendelea sasa hizi inafanywa public participation. Tena tunataka kusikie
wikira bo mancho murigire no to korere Ekeonga Chinsa Inye chiabona botuko kore nembia muno sana kiagira kwa beire umwegeno ya Getembe TV ritukerigaria Jumamosi ritukorige mankore nginga kwa bako gutwara ritukoritwara korene nekirora chigotumuka utware obotuko bya nkuru kwa Matildah Obaigwa veni nyaboke korwa save manyerire nabo igo Mike Wills bakubwaterana ana matundra korwa ase studio akabere wika chinga kichinde nyasaye oyo.
Eduka ya womo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka echolide ili kubatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyuere company nambe yemo eyo korose chirangi meyense yiga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira soko raisia ebintu biria bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo boyiko chire chichi brand ao ejo chire chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga nigo chire chibirengo ao punabono mbabwata chirangi cyo wakwa imeye nyumba iziko ye nyumba chire chikomentra nibwa amavuta yani oil na buigo chiriya chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chire korwase chire cheri guririke iriya gatigati wekariguri iriya bantabati buigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo bwochoganya chirangi wekabunuraganye bwochoganire erangi yiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na bokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora bwekirano tutarire rero elibwe nyorere abamanyi naboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego toka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eyuerange neduka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyuere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera se chinamba chabo 0111161500. Oru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani. Enya gitari ya Nuga Best nenya gitari ya chirengu maso gusega sigire mechando aoya marwire ayo agendera ko bagagucanda mwanya bantu nigo babwate emashini yekerero iyo ekorongeya egetekyo mugongo yanyinyitora emekia yane kyabuna chingurungo toka kire ase omubere yasibya manyinga egatimrimende emashini ye nigo eroseraniriye amaryogo ayo akorokwa nano diamond titanium ayo agutumeka ase okugwenia ale nayo obokoreri wanuga best ni gobole Obaigwa mono ase babwate michibi eyo kugwenia marwire yenda buna bulya bwa ovarian cyst fibroids prostate enlargement egatia yanda mange wigo mbabwate mashine nde okubeka samarikao eyo kuyarungiya egati yobokoreri bunde obu bakubwatuka imenya gitaririga iko bakwigura kera lituko ochakira Chinsa 11 cyamambya gweka Chinsa 12 cyambagaroba Nuga Best nigo bagotuke miyomo cyobo songo ase nyumba ya Oru Towers lirongo lya kabere ase bare nene ku Chinsa mu kire cya Kisii Kisumu
Njasa Marieta ngoro kwanongaki ana arwareta marwaira ara mange nkagenda chinya gitari